Is everybody all set? We have everybody. If you didn't hear, grab a snack. We're gonna brief as soon as weather's ready. John, can I put you in charge of weather during operations? Yeah. Okay, thank you. And David has some experience in prescribed fire. And then you've got Josh, okay? All right, so today, guys, we are at the Captain Fitzgerald Recreation Area. We're gonna be burning Unit B. As you guys can see, when we came in, Unit A is off to our left here, or my left, and we burned that on Tuesday, all right? So we were able to keep within the objectives. The objectives for this are to keep fire as an ecological process through this piece. So you can see the blueberry and the jack pine all need fire to help propagate their species. We're gonna maintain some sand plains grassland where it is accessible to fire. Providing nesting habitat to grassland birds, and then for training purposes for our fire components. Also, as you can see too, hazardous fuel reduction. This place is heavily utilized, so to be able to kind of help mitigate some of this fire danger, fire is a good tool for that. So for right now, we'll start with the fire weather forecast for today. The fire forecast was max temperatures at 55, excuse me. Minimum humidity is about 27 they're calling for. Light winds becoming west around 5 miles an hour, and I think we're feeling that right now. Early afternoon, then shifting to the southwest around 6 miles per hour later in the afternoon. Mixing heights are 6,900 feet. Transport winds 10 to 12 out of the northwest, shifting to west later in the afternoon, so around now they were calling for. We have good smoke dispersal and getting even better as the day goes on. The Alpha line is a Type 6 drivable, UTV drivable line, and there is a pump set up on that northeast side with hose lay from that pump section down the Alpha line, correct, Birch? Correct. Okay, there's also a section of line that comes off of that first Y at the intersection of A, Alpha, and Bravo. And that line is available for engines to fill off of. And then that Bravo line is gonna be a wet line. So if we look at the map, our escape routes would be, if you're looking at the map, coming down through off that Alpha line into the black. So this C section is what we burned last time. So this is all black and a good safety zone if needed. Coming from the Alpha Bravo line, if needed to escape, you can come out, bump out to this road. This is a Type 6 available road here, this contingency line to the east of Bravo. That line can take you out and around and out the road we came in on from that staging. Everybody knows where we came in. It's a good place to mark on your map if you're not familiar. So houses and values at risk. The engines all have a contingency line map. So it shows that we have, the town owns the property behind this out to the water and owns a little piece over here. And all on the Bravo side of the line is also town property, but what's right behind us right now. So also over here behind, for a fair amount of distance behind the Alpha Charlie corner, that's also town land. But everything on the Charlie side and out that way where we came in, that is private property. So we want to make sure if anything gets out that we're really addressing and making sure that we're quick to react. Some of you have burned here before, and we've burned this section and part of that section as well. So all of it, same fuel types you can see is consistent throughout. It's a little bit shorter over here because that got burned a little bit more recently than the rest of this. If we do have an incident where there's a medical incident within an incident, we'll look to the folks with the highest ability that are closest to the area to take control of that incident. Dial 911, whatever you feel necessary in that moment. If you need assistance getting somebody out of the area, call for whatever you need and call for an ambulance, and we can meet them right here at Lindbergh Lane. If we can, let's have all engines, all pumps running and recirculating at all times. Remembering that if we're filling down at the pump with Stuart, that we shut the recirc down so that we can fill at a consistent pace. So if we're doing two at once, if we've got the pump run into the hose light and to an engine, you're full throttle. So good communication with our pump operator. Let's keep our communication clear, concise, and quick on the radio. So we're waiting on weather. They did observations in the field, so we're just waiting on that just to make sure, comparing it about what we have from here. If you guys haven't, it's helpful to take a picture of this before we get started in case you need to call anybody, you know who you're calling. Those are the call signs on the left and then who's assigned to the right.
For firing, if we're gonna get that southwest wind Alicia was talking about, we're gonna start at the AB corner. We'll have one igniter working down the A line and one down the B, and we're gonna just do some spots in the middle and just keep that fire burning towards the tender, just backing its way into that corner. John Levitt and RJ Polke will be both on a torch, and then I'll have one as well filling in where needed.
So we're looking for a west-southwest switch. So you want to stand and hold yourself out there and wait for that wind to hit you the right way, or?
Grab